Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of your Halloween, All Saints Day, and Day of the Dead readings. I have to relight the candles, so hang on there. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to do it before we came on camera. All right, this is first one up is Libra, Spirit and Angels. Anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know for Libra? What are the messages? Libra, I know I have to trim that one wick. It is like really burning. That is our protection candle. I'm going to let it go hog wild as long as I can. Protection for Libra, bring it on. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for Libra? We're going to move right into Sagittarius next, then Scorpio, and so on and so forth. So hang in there, you guys. What do we need to know? What are the messages? If you missed anything before Libra, they're out there as well. I think it was Aries to Virgo. Okay, absolutely. So, well, I can oh, I didn't see that back there. Okay. We're definitely, there was the Ten of Wands was like hidden behind this. So you're releasing the Ten of Wands, and the devil here is releasing something. It could have something to do with the third party. I have to say that for some of you. I don't normally do those kind of readings, but I do see that kind of energy coming through here. We have two challenge cards that came out, and Six of Wands is reversed at the bottom. So we're going to be talking about this. We have a lot going on here. These are supposed to be really short, so I got to go really fast. I wasn't supposed to pull this many cards. But Libra, there's something you really want. It's back here, star reversed. You also got the Eight of Cups. You might be wanting to go somewhere, go do something, move towards a new beginning, an opportunity, judgment, beautiful. So there could be something you really want to be enlightened for you. You could be asking for guidance in some area as well. We also have the Six of Wands here in the reverse. I feel like that Six of Wands is going to come in for you. You feel like you're unsuccessful in something, but you really need to release something. And I say that because not only do you have the High Priestess here, so you're connecting with Spirit, you're about ready to dump a bunch of burdens off your back. You've got this energy of this Three of Pentacles and Two of Cups right under it. So now there could be two of you doing this together. My little witch is in the way. We got all kinds of really cool stuff here. We got the Our Lady of Guadalupe. We got the Owl of Protection, the Candle of Protection with all kinds of crystals and spices and herbs and trinkets. And there's all kinds of stuff in there. Eggshells, you name it. We've got the Devil and it's reversed. And that's a blessing candle, by the way. We also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here in the reverse. So there's something, and in fact, look at, like, if we were to switch these, it looked like the Queen of Pentacles is pushing away the past, like, stay away from me. So it's really possible that you're putting something or someone in the past. I feel like for some of you, you definitely have this third party interference. But what is third party? This could be like just interference of some kind. It could even be, you know, sometimes it could be something going on at work with a group. So when we say third party, it also could be a group of people. So there's something here you're pushing away. I do feel there could be two of you involved in this in some way, pushing away a group or a third person or something like that. That's what I'm getting. All right, let me get some more clarity. Oh, by the way, because I forgot, we're doing this in two different videos. We're using Haunted House Tarot, the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. We're going to be talking to the Angels and Ancestors cards. We're going to be talking to Heaven with the Talking to Heaven cards. And we're also going to be having you choose any question you want to ask with the Angels Answers cards here. All right, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know about this reading? We're just doing some quick clarity, Libra, because these have to go quickly because I have, you know, 5 more to do behind you, and I just did 6. So they're pretty long. What do we need to know for Libra, please? I want to know about the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Smack dab in the middle here. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands, that is your burden. It's right here. You're dumping it. You also got the Page of Wands that came out. I do feel like there's something, you're is this some kind of news or information? I almost feel like you're going to get some kind of information that's going to help you dump that burden. The Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom as well. Tell me about the High Priestess. What about the High Priestess with the Devil reversed? Tell me about that. It's like you're intuitively picking up on something. Secrets are coming out. There's something that's allowing you to get rid of this devil. High Priestess, Devil reversed. Yeah, it's the Temperance card. The Archangel is going to overcome the devil. This is something about divine timing. It's a balance, a universal balance I'm feeling. Tell me about this Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands reverse. You have Ten of Wands here twice in this little reading. Seven of Wands, protecting yourself, guarding yourself from drama. Five of Wands right there. Didn't you have the Five of Wands? Why do I feel that you have these cards? Oh, it's Five of Swords back here. You've got the Five of Swords back there in reverse. So I really do feel like you're overcoming something. You're pushing something away. For some of you, this is a group. Like a group of people. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, both as a challenge. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, challenge. The Star. Okay, I have to cover this because they're getting very particular about what we show on these channels. There it is, the Star, and there it is, the Six of Cups. Again, the same Six of Cups that's in reverse here, that's part of the challenge. So releasing the past is really important to you for whatever reason. Fool in reverse at the bottom. I do feel like you're going to be going into this new, and this always reminds me of the Fool, even though it's actually the Page of Wands. I almost always want to call it the Fool. I feel like you've got this new energy coming into something. You wanted something to begin with, and the thing that you wanted, if we look back here, that's in reverse, the Star reverse, was to be able to leave something in the past. The Eight of Cups, you have it here again. The thing I want with the Star here is to leave the past in the past. And this is most likely your energy. If it's not someone around you that you want to leave in the past, it's possible. But there's something here you really want to kind of just release. All right, let's get into it. What do the angels, whatever, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a thing. It could be a bad habit. It could be a job. It could be a contract. Anything. What do the ancestors and angels want Libra to know, please? There we go. The She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. So really, unleashing your energy. And you've also got High Priest. Intend and create. This is all about you focus on something and then create that. Like there's something you want. Spirit is saying you have the energy within you to do this. You have to focus on it and then create it. Create the world that you want to see. This is talking to heaven. This is your loved ones in heaven, whether they're from this lifetime or another lifetime. They're going to send you some kind of messages. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And see, there's like puzzle pieces there. So there might be something that's happening that you don't quite understand. You also got tears cleanse the soul at the bottom here. So if you have been doing any kind of crying, or if you want to just let it out, maybe take some time to yourself, it's cleansing for you. I'm going to get another one. Can we get one more for Libra here? I watch over you every day. Beautiful. All right, Libra, we're going to get you an angel answer card. Now, remember, this is your personal messages, and this is your personal question right here. So ask what you want right now, and let's see what comes out. What does Libra need to know, Spirit and angels? Wait. If you believe, ask your angels, and meditation brings answers. So talking to your angels is going to be really important. Ask your angels and meditation brings answers. This to me says go within and listen. All right, if you believe. Wait. There's something they want you to wait on. And everything happens for a reason. And this might have been that you had to wait. Because remember, in the very beginning, there's something you wanted to do and you couldn't go there. You couldn't move in that direction. But guess what? That's changing now. You're going to be allowed to leave something in the past and pursue a dream in divine timing. Spirit says this is about timing, and there was a reason everything happened the way it happened and why you had to wait. Hey, Scorpio, you're up. All right, let's do it. Spirit and angels, what does Scorpio need to know? What do we need to know for Scorpio, please? From the loved ones, the ancestors, the angels and guides, what do we need to know? What are the messages? Did I say the angels too, please? What do we need to know? What are the messages for Scorpio? Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. What else? Okay. Yeah, we got the Chariot. We got this Knight of Cups. To me is the Hangman. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, it needs to be right under there. And the King of Wands. It's funny because this one always reminds me of the King of Wands, but you got the actual King of Wands. And you have the Death card. There's a complete change coming to something. You could be moving. I don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you, you could be actually moving. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Chariot going somewhere, you know, leaving one thing to go to another. The Eight of Cups for me is a positive card. I know a lot of people read it as a negative, but for me, it's you're going towards a new beginning. Plus, it's here with the Chariot, which is a very positive card of, it's like a victory, it's overcoming. And you've got the Death card, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And it's a rebirth, it's a renewal, it's the death of the old, the birth of the new. This is, and look, the Four of Wands. Some of you are definitely moving. Others of you, it's something about, it could be moving into a new opportunity, a new job. It's something like this with that Page of Pentacles back there. It's the Knave. I'm sorry, they don't have pages in this deck. Knave of Pentacles. It's just a more mature energy. You got the King of Pentacles smack dab in the middle in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. This is actually the Knight of Cups, but to me, that's the Hangman, and it's you, the Knight of Cups, Scorpio. I feel like this is all your energy. There's something here about this. It could be like a drain, a financial drain, or something that's the reason you're moving. For some of you, you're moving to a different opportunity or job. There also could be some kind of message or news that comes in that helps you do this. Like you've been waiting, and then all of a sudden, there it is. Your news, your information. Now, it could be that there's just another opportunity. Somebody has another offer for you. Don't ask me why I am seeing. This Knight of Wands is offering you this girl. It's not really what I mean. It's just like I present you with an offer, and not of a person, obviously, but that's the way I'm seeing it, as an offer. All right, let's find out. It could be something like that, but let's get some clarity on it, because that's not going to be the same story for all of you. Spirit and angels, anyone, for the highest good for Scorpio, what do we need to know? What are the messages? Let's take a little look at this King of Pentacles and Knight of Cups Hangman looking thing here. Both in the reverse. Knight of Cups reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Page of Cups is in the reverse. The offer itself, or the opportunity, in the reverse. Let's look at the Knight of Wands, because it shows up in the upright with the offer. Knight of Wands and King of Wands here. What is this about? This is some kind of movement in this situation. See, this is your central issue, but around it is a lot of really good stuff. So there was no movement, no offer. Now all of a sudden we've got movement and offerings. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy, please. Oh gosh, they both came out on their side as a challenge, and one is Justice and one is the High Priestess. Here they are both in the upright, but they both came out on their side, Justice and High Priestess. Interesting. I'm going to get one more on the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. One more on this. What is this about? Justice and High Priestess are a challenge. This is the Tower reversed. This has something to do with, and again, Four of Wands right there is back again, right here in reverse. For some of you, it could have to do with a legality. It could have to do with something getting balanced out. I feel like something's going to get balanced out. It has to do with your home and family. I feel like you're going to move. I can't stop saying that. I feel it very strongly for some of you. You're going to leave something and go into something else. For a lot of you, this is going to be a house. But for some of others of you, it's going to be a group you belong to. Tell me about this 8 of Cups and Chariot, please, for Scorpio. 8 of Cups and Chariot for Scorpio. Another challenge card of the Knight of Swords on its side. And guess what? Not only the Knight of Swords on its side, but the 5 of Wands on its side, making me feel like the reason you're leaving this group is because of verbal confrontations or drama. That's exactly what I feel. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be for everyone, but at the bottom, you also have, look at this energy you have at the bottom. You have the 9 of Swords reversed, the 2 of Wands reversed, and the 10 of Swords. Definitely getting ready to head down a different path so that you can leave the drama, the verbal confrontations, whatever this is, the drama behind and the stress of the 9 of Swords, and put the final nail in the coffin, the 10 of Swords. I literally see this happening for you, where you're going to leave something behind and go down this new path because you want to head in a total different direction, and you got the Chariot with you, and this is always a win. So I feel this is really going to be important to you. Even the 5 of Cups back here looks like the 8 of Cups to me instead. Like, doesn't it look just like the 8 of Cups, where I've turned my back on that and I'm leaving it? That's what it looks like to me. I really believe you are about to leave something because they're like it's disingenuous or something. There's something here. And you've been waiting for this opportunity, or waiting to hear something, or waiting to hear secrets to come out, or information, because the High Priestess is involved here. And then something comes out and we're done with that. I'd love to know. It's a little secretive, actually, but I don't expect much more than that from Scorpio readings. Scorpios do have that kind of secretive energy. All right, let's move into it. We need to know from the angels and ancestors, what do Scorpios need to know? What's the advice? What is the message from the angels and ancestors for Scorpio? For Scorpio, we've got the Medicine Mother. Know your honor your inner knowing. I really like this card, Medicine Mother. And the High Priest. The High Priest is all about creating. Intend and create. Like, focus on it and then go create it. Know your inner, honor your inner knowing. The High Priestess energy here and High Priest energy here. Know what you want. Call it in. Focus on it and go get it. That's the energy I get. All right, let's ask your loved ones in heaven. This would be people that have passed over before you. This could be grandparents. This could be anyone. Parents. This could be past life energy if you don't have anyone special that you've lost in this lifetime. A friend, a family member. What do we need to know? What do the loved ones want us to know here? There's no time where I am, only on earth. So time only exists on earth. It's beautiful where I am. So they want you to know that there's no time where they are. So to them, they don't have that longing. Because to them, you know, they passed yesterday. All right, let's get you some angel answers. What's your question, Scorpio? Just ask it now. What's your question? Angels, what do we need to know for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? Ask your angels and don't stop. Helpful people. They're back again at the bottom. Okay, so you're being told, like, we are here for you. Look at that. I just got chills. Ask your angels and helpful people. That's your entire spirit team right here. Don't stop. Like, keep on trusting that we've got your back. Keep talking to us. Let us know what you want. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want this complete transformation to be about? Is it about your home? Is it about your family? Is it about some kind of happiness and joy you want to move to? Is it someplace you want to go? Something you want to do? Keep telling us what it is. We'll work with you. You've got a whole team here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for the Saggies? What's important? What are the messages for Sagittarius? What do we need to know? What are the messages? We've got the Devil. Something's been holding you back from something, or there's something you feel very attached to. Nine of Swords. Something's been stressful even. This even could be like mental anguish. We've got the Queen of Wands reversed. We got 2 challenge cards of the Knight of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, you're trying to move forward on something, but you feel stuck. It could be an actual move, like a real move. There could be a problem with your mother, your grandmother. There could be, this could be your own energy. There's 2 of you possibly involved. Yeah, there's definitely 2 of you involved in this, I think. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. So this is, you know, you could be contemplating or thinking about something. But because I saw that, and then I saw the 2 of Cups with the new beginning just waiting to come in with the Ace of Swords. These are a little rough. They are the Halloween tarot. But you got a new beginning wanting to come in. And there's 2 of you, but there's been some kind of like Groundhog's Day kind of feeling keeping you stuck. Look at the 3 right now. The 3 wands look like a pitchfork to me from the Devil. Like, that's what it looks like to me. This is reversed. I feel like something's been like literally holding you down, and it could be a person. You got the 5 of Swords here, which looks like somebody who's bullying people, and you've got this Empress here. It's also in reverse. So this could be your significant other or your person, whoever they are. They could be your best friend. They could be somebody at work. It could be anybody. Like, I'm just saying this could be the other person that's your other part of the 2. Because it looks like also 2 of you are chained to this situation. So for some of you, this is going to be 2 people. For some of you, it's just you, and the other person is the person who's holding you back in some way. But you're waiting. Like the King, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups to me looks like the Hangman in this particular deck. Like, you've been waiting to bust this move for a while, and you're getting ready to, even though these came out as a challenge, the Fool and the Knight of Cups, I still feel like you're going to bust free of the Devil and you're going to move forward. Because also the 9 of Swords, which is your central issue, is now in the reverse. And something about your stress is going to melt away. This could be your energy or somebody else's, but we've got this Queen of Wands energy here. I feel like it's your energy as a Sagittarius. I believe this is your other person. I believe you're both trying to create something and going through something. And it could be a person who's holding you back. It could be a situation that's holding you back. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a lot of stuff that came out at you. Sometimes this pinned down energy comes with a lot of things that come at you. Like, I can't move forward because, like, we have all these things that have been keeping us bound to something we don't want to be bound to. But we have no choice in the matter. We need this wheel to turn, and your wheel's still reversed, and your challenge is to get something moving here. Also, we have the 4 of Wands. For some of you, I feel like when this wheel turns, you move. Like, and for some of you, you're actually going to have a move to a new home, a new property, something like this. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. Now, you're not all going to move, obviously. That's just going to be for some of you. What do we need to know? Something else is going to move forward, though, for some of you. Something about a home, a house, your family. Even your work could sometimes fall under the 4 of Wands, like the actual place you work at. Let's look at it. I want to look at your Wheel of Fortune and 4 of Wands. What is it we need to know? What is this that's about to take off, but it hasn't taken off yet? Yeah, Hangman reverse. Look at that. Now, what did I say? Your new opportunity, it's coming. It's right there. Oh, here. It's right there. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, both of you. You guys are going to love this, and you're not going to be stuck anymore. I have chills right now. Oh, my gosh. Sagittarius, you and your person, for those of you that there's 2 of you. For others of you, it's 2 things coming in for you. So if it's not 2 people, I feel like you have 2 things coming through for you. Let's come over here and look at this. You got the bound energy of the Devil and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Action is stuck in reverse. Why? Because this whole thing hasn't moved. Tell me about the Devil and the Queen of Wands reversed. It surrounds your central issue, which is a lot of stress. Tell me about, but this stress is melting away. The Devil and the Queen of Wands reversed. What's important that we should know? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into whatever this is, and then nothing happened. Or it got stuck. Or a lot of things came up. I don't know where it is, but there's a Five of Swords back here somewhere. And, you know, blocked your forward move. It's right here. It's right behind the Empress. Okay, this is the thing. And it could even have been like that kind of Groundhog's Day kind of energy that I was talking about. Of, you know, this just feels like I had to marinate in it. There's nothing I can do. Our new beginning got put on hold, and we just had to wait. Even though we had done all this work and manifested all this in with the Three of Wands, it did us no good because all these other things came at us. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so I feel like this is the thing. You put in this work and effort, and it could even be at work that you feel this way, like you feel bound to your job. Let's look at your Nine of Swords reversed. What about the Nine of Swords reversed? Because this gets a whole lot better here. Nine of Wands. You're at the nines, so this is a very good sign. And you've got the Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this has been emotional. I feel like this has been a difficult situation. You felt stressed. You felt like you had to defend yourself. You felt like a lot was coming at you. I keep getting that same energy. You and your person for some of you. And if this isn't two people, like I said, it could be that the other person that's showing up in this reading was the thorn in your side. Tell me about this, this Fool and Knight of Cups that reminds me so much of the Hangman, and then you ended up getting the Hangman to clarify over here. Tell me about the Fool and this Knight of Cups, both as a challenge for Sagittarius. Why is the Fool? And, okay, Three of Swords, which also came out on its side. So this, I do feel like something happened that caused something upsetting, very upsetting, caused this all to feel this way, to be stuck like this. I think this is why we have Queen of Cups sitting right up there in reverse, right next to you. Tell me more about this challenge. Can we just get death and rebirth? Everything got completely stuck, and you kept going, where is it? Where is my gift from the universe? Why can't I move forward? Literally, you couldn't even see it with the sun back here. You felt like the gift from the universe, like the universe forgot you. But look at how this death and rebirth is going to come in for you. It's going to come in, and this is the way we want to see it in the upright. The last thing we want it to do is get stuck. But look at how it's literally that skeleton's hand handing you the cup. You just don't see it yet. You're very focused on what's been emotionally draining. Three Swords, Three Cups, something really upsetting. Could have something to do with three. It could be 3 times that this happened. There's something here about 3. But I do feel this is 100% coming in for you. You don't see it right now with this sun reverse. And the Queen of Swords says you're going to see it. You're going to have clarity. You're going to have this. It's going to come in for you. It just hasn't yet. Okay, let's move on because I got to get to the next sign. I could stay on your reading all day, Saggies. Tell us from the Angels and Ancestors deck here, what do we need to know? What is it we need to know for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, you've got the Lord. Take charge with authority. And you also got the Guardian Angel. And this one is choose your path. Now keep in mind, back here, what's it back here? You were trying to choose something. Okay, make sure while you're in hangman state and stuck like this anyway that you get good and clear. Get good and clear. Just make sure you know where you want to go, what you want to do, and tell Spirit about it. Tell your angels, tell everybody. Tell them. Say it out loud. until they hear you. I'm going down this path. Tell them what it is you're going to do so that they are clear on your wishes. All right, let's look at your, this is from your loved ones on the other side. This one was your angels and ancestors. This one's your loved ones on the other side. Spirit and angels, what do we need to know? It's not your fault. It was my time to go. It's not your fault. It was my time to go. For those of you that have someone on the other side. For those of you that don't know what this is, it could be from a past life someone. You'll find out when you go home how many past lives you've lived and how many people are going to be over there waiting for you. It's going to be a lot more than you know in this lifetime. At the bottom, you have life is a series of choices. Choose love. Choose happiness. Choose joy. Choose peace, right? It doesn't have to be romantic love, of course, but you know what I'm saying. All right, now you ask whatever question you want, and I'm going to shuffle. What do you want to know, Saggies? What do you want to know? Angels, what do we need to know for Sagittarius? What do we need to know for Sagittarius? No. No. Can we get anything else? So did you ask a yes or no question? Within the next few months, the situation will improve, but choose a new direction. So no to something and choose a new direction. No again. So Spirit really doesn't want you going down one specific direction, but they do want you going down another. And remember, Direction Guardian was one of your advice cards from your angels and ancestors. So when it comes to going down a specific path, make sure you're choosing the path that's in your highest good, because there's one path here that Spirit says no on. So I'm very curious, but there's a reconsider at the bottom. Like they want you to reconsider something, whatever your question was, because right away when you asked a question, it was no. And then no was after these. But the situation will improve, and within the next few months, there is something that they want you to choose a new direction on, okay? Good. Okay, Capricorn, you're up. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Capricorn? What are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the messages? This reading's for Capricorn or anyone else who's guided to see it. What do we need to know? What are the messages for Capricorn? We got the Five of Cups. Oh, okay, a lot came out. We got the Ten of Cups. You have the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords. So there's something you're really disappointed about, but this is going to change. You've got these fives, and fives mean change, especially when we start seeing them come out reversed like this. This Five of Swords is reversed right under your Five of Cups. Can we get another one here? You also have the Two of Swords. I don't know if I said that. And right under it, you have the Two of Wands. This is such an interesting reading because of the way it came out. All right, let's talk about the way that it came out. I have to move something here, you guys. Okay, here we go. All right, the way this came out, first of all, you have the Tower at the bottom in the reverse. I feel like this Tower already happened. It could have come from something someone said here with this Knight of Swords, like out of nowhere, like something happened or something, or it could have been anything really. It doesn't really have to be verbal, but it could have. You have the star right behind it, so that's interesting. But the way this reading came out, it's like this Tower comes in and you feel like so bummed about something. But the interesting thing in this deck with the Haunted House Tarot is none of the cups are spilled, but she can't see that. They're like behind her. She doesn't realize that nothing's spilled here. So this actually makes me feel like when this Tower hits, don't freak out. I feel like it's going to bring something even better in. I just want to make sure you guys can see all these here. So right underneath of it is this Five of Swords. And it's reversed. So this tells me you're leaving these fives. Fives are a difficult place to be. It's when you feel taken advantage of, bullied, you know, you feel like a lot's coming at you, like you're going through a lot. When you feel disappointed about these cups that spilled, but in this deck, it's saying they didn't really even spill. But this has been a disappointment. 10 of Cups is reversed, and that's your central issue. So whatever this Tower is, it caused you this unhappiness. It caused you to feel a certain way. and you went within. Four of Swords, and see how all these hands are like clawing at her, like they look like monsters' hands. But she's taken a rest, a break, a downtime because of things. Like I said, sometimes Five of Swords for me is a lot coming at you. And I feel like whatever happened here, it was upsetting and you've taken a break. But there is something you want to do and you're thinking about it with the Two of Swords, but you feel like you can't do it because you're in this downtime after all this stuff happened, or something happened that was it could have been one thing. Something happened that was disappointing here. For some of you, it could have been like a natural disaster or something that happened suddenly, like out of nowhere. Because look, this kind of looks like lightning striking the building and then it catches on fire. But it could be, it doesn't have to specifically be a fire. It could be something else. Like it could have been a storm, could have been anything. But it kind of, caused a lot of issues. We have this Two of Wands. So Two of Swords, I'm contemplating the specific path I want to go down. And this is where you stand. Like you're trying to figure out which way to go in a situation. You've been on this hiatus sort of healing journey of something that happened. For most of you, this wasn't a storm or any natural disaster. It was something else that was really disappointing that happened. But we see that this journey, this thing that you're thinking about, that you're going to choose a path, it's in divine timing. This is Temperance. And it's reverse here. It's not time yet, but it's going to be. So there's a timing issue at play here. And sometimes, this happens where we have to wait for the right time. This could have been any kind of tower that came down in your life that caused this timing issue. All right, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Capricorn? What are the messages? What do we need to know? All right, let's look at your central issue, which is the Ten of Cups reversed. What is going on with the Ten of Cups? I'm going to look at Ten of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups together. Ten of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups together. What was this disappointing thing that happened? What do we need to know? Or just what's important about it, Sometimes we don't need to know why it happened. We just need to know how we move on from it. The Eight of Wands came out as a block. So this definitely feels like there's some kind of block. Now, remember, she's trying to figure something out, Seven of Cups. Your block could also be being unsure. I'm unsure what way to go in this situation. There could have been something that you were going to do and then something happened and it blocked it because you're still in this contemplation mode with the Two of Pentacles right underneath your Seven of Cups. This, again, tells me I'm not sure what to do in this situation. Here, it's everywhere. I'm not really sure what way to go. That could be your block. It could be you holding back your energy with this Four of Pentacles here. And the Devil's behind that. So there's going to be a release here. Definitely. They're both reversed. Okay, let's look at your Five of Swords and your Four of Swords. Because whatever happened here caused you to shut down. Five of Swords, Four of Swords. What's important that we should know? I like that the Five of Swords is now reversed. Ten of Swords, it's reversed. And Five of Cups, also reversed. So your Five of Cups up here is now reversed. And I said that was happening. Your fives are now in the reverse. 5, 5, 5, reversed. Now you also have the Strength card and the Nine of Swords. So something that you've been stressed about or worried about or afraid of, you're going to face. So you might have been afraid to go down a specific path, afraid to go on a specific journey. It could be because something that happened in the past has left you fearful. Tell me about the Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and divine timing at play with Temperance. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and Temperance. What do we need to know about this? What's important? The Hanged Man reverse. It's time. Okay, this is excellent. So there's a time now where you can now move forward. Whatever this block was, I feel like it's a thing of the past. I feel like you won't have to deal with this for long. I feel like you're going to be moving forward in whatever this is. Really nice. Let's ask the ancestors. What do the ancestors want Capricorn to know here? What do the angels and ancestors want Capricorn to know? This is the Angels and Ancestors deck. This is always like advice. Eagle. See, from a higher perspective. I love this one. I just got chills too. So seeing something from a higher perspective, like the Hangman does. Oh, I just got chills. The Hangman puts themselves in this position purposely, in this downtime position, to see things from a different perspective. That's why they go into the Hangman's position. Seeing it from a higher I have chills everywhere right now, Capricorn. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. All right, let's keep going here. Let's do talking to the angels here. We're going to talk to heaven first. All right, this is your loved ones who have passed. And if you don't know them in this lifetime, you know them in the past, in past lifetimes. Spirit and angels, what do we need to know from the loved ones and ancestors, the loved ones in heaven? What do we need to know? These are called Talking to Heaven, this deck. What does heaven want Capricorn to know? It was my time to go. I am with the rest of the family. Oh, I just got chills again. All right. Really nice. All right, let's ask your angels. This is your time to ask whatever question you want. What do you want to know? What are your questions? What do we need to know for Capricorn, please? If you believe. Can we get one more for Capricorn, please? Ask your question, Capricorn. Oh, that's a lot, but listen to your intuition. Don't stop. Ask your angels. Oh, there's two here. Ask for help from others. Look at this. I just got chills again. All right, so listen to your intuition and don't stop. This is connecting with spirit, right? But also look at this. Ask for help from others. Ask your angels and helpful people. All three of these say there's people on the other side helping you, and you won't even believe this. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm here helping you. This is the ones we just used. It was my time to go. I'm with the rest of the family. I'm here helping you. Oh my gosh. Capricorn, I have such chills through your entire reading. Ask your angels. Ask your loved ones on the other side. Ask the people in heaven. Ask your entire spirit team. Ask, ask, ask. Don't stop connecting with them. Ooh, loved your reading. It was so spiritual. What does Aquarius need to know? What are the messages here? What does Aquarius need to know? This reading is for Aquarius, anyone who has Aquarius placements or anyone else who is guided. You have the Five of Cups in the same place Capricorn had it, and their reading was just so spiritual. If you didn't see it, please do, especially the end of it. Yeah, they had a lot of fives. You have the Five of Pentacles. It's a little different, but they did have, you have two fives as well as they had, I think, 3 or 4, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, really nice. There's something going on here with the Five of Cups. It's a challenge. So getting past some kind of disappointment. It happened in the past. So there was some kind of disappointment that happened in the past. 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups. I feel like it's kept you kind of stuck because it's 5 of Pentacles as well. You felt a certain way about this. And the 7 of Wands is reversed here. The only thing that worries me about this energy is that I feel like you could be like feeling a sense of giving up. Don't give up. Because you also have the 2 of Swords here, which tells me that you have decisions to make, but you have to make them with just going on blind faith. See how she has to make decisions, but she has to do it with her eyes covered, and she has to go just off her intuition. All decisions are being made by her intuition, but you don't want to feel like blocked. We don't want you to get blocked because you're about to end an old cycle. 10 of Swords at the very end of it, and if you get blocked, you'll stay in that Groundhog's Day of the 10 of Swords over and over and over, constantly feeling a certain way about something that happened in the past that left you in these fives, and we need you out of them. Knight of Wands, take action. All right, let's find out. We're going to pull you some clarity here and see what comes through. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for Aquarius? For anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see it, what's important? All right, let's look at your Two of Swords reversed. It is your central issue. Two of Swords. I'm going to do this because these two, I'm going to clarify together, your 2 5s, and I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords and 7 of Wands together. Tell me about the Two of Swords, 7 of Wands, both reversed here. What do we need to know? What's important? Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. I want you guys to see. What I really noticed was that 8 of Pentacles right there. But look at how the sun flew all the way out over here. I feel like, I'm not going to read all the other cards. It's just too many. But this is what I saw when they hit the table. You have a new opportunity trying to come in for you, but you need to see it. Blindfold on, make decisions anyway, even if you don't see it yet, because you eventually will. All right, let's keep moving here. I'm sorry, I just don't have time to do, I have 12 of these to do, so I can't read that many cards. But let's look at the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. What is it about the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles we need to know? Yeah, there's been a block in place, and this block has blocked something you really want. I have to keep this covered because she's a little naked and they're getting real strict on YouTube. It's the Star. But it sits in reverse. It's the disappointment. Something you really want has been blocked. Whatever this block is, it's almost like you have this feeling of giving up, and Spirit's like, no, see the bigger picture. See that Ace of Pentacles as something that's going to, I'm going to look at this. I know we said we weren't going to look at them, but look at them all. The Wheel of Fortune sits back here. The 4 of Swords sits here in reverse. The Lover sits here in reverse. It doesn't have to be about romance, but it could be a decision that you have to make when I see these decision-making cards coming out with it. What do we need to know? 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands for Aquarius. What's important here? Yep, we got 3, and that's okay with me. You got the 9 of Cups reversed. So you also, I'm so sorry, that's the 10 of Cups. They look identical in this deck, only there's one less cup. Okay, 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, 9 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. This could be something around your finances, your money. This could be you defending. Remember, down here, it's like you weren't defending something, and now here you are actually defending something. So I'm really curious about this, but it's like you have to, you're at the very, very end. You're at 9s and 10s. You're at the very end of something here. I feel like it might have to do, well, this is probably, it could be your very own energy, but it could be something to do with disappointment around this King of Pentacles, or disappointment around something financial, or you just don't know how it's going to turn out because you've got the Moon back here and the 2 of Pentacles again back here. Here they are in the upright, but they're both reversed. Now, the good news is I prefer, yeah, because look, absolutely. Okay, we're going to talk about this. There's a lot back here. Oh my God, Justice is back here too. We're going to pull all this. Okay. There's a lot back here. You've got the Ace of Swords and the Justice. You also have the 8 of Swords reversed, this 2 of Pentacles reversed, and the Moon reversed. And this is all sitting at the back of your deck saying, I have a decision to make, but I don't really know how it's going to turn out. And Spirit's like, do it anyway. Make your decision on this, because even though 8 of Swords is blindfolded, 2 of Swords is blindfolded, what you don't know and what you can't see is this is going to turn out Justice, Ace of Swords. You're going to be happy that you did whatever this is. I'm not sure what it is, but we have to move on because too many cards are coming out for you guys, and I have too many signs to do to stay on that. All right, let's keep going. Hopefully you know what that is. You got White Witch and you got the High Priest, which everybody's been getting. Right behind the High Priest is the High Priestess. Interesting. I'm going to take them both. The High Priest is Intend and Create. We've had this come out for multiple signs. The High Priestess, Harness Mystic Powers. First time we had that come out. And the White Witch, Be the Light. Oh, I love this one. It's a great card. You know, really, you step up and you be the light in a situation, and the sun sits smack dab in the middle of your reading. So let's move into your Talking to Heaven cards. This is your angels and ancestors. This is your loved ones on the other side. Spirit and angels. If you don't know them from this lifetime, you will know them from another lifetime, even if you don't remember them. So they've got something to say to you. Spirit and angels, what do we need to know here, please, for Aquarius? Tears cleanse the soul, and remember me by the happy memories we created. Beautiful. So listen, even if you shed a tear over this person, it's cleansing. Also, please remember that the happy memories are as important to our loved ones on the other side as they are here. They want us to be happy. All right, let's pull your angel cards. Ask any question you want, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about the question they have? Be assertive, opportunity in the near future. So this tells me something's coming up in the near future that is an opportunity for you, but you're going to have to be assertive. Even if you feel like there was some kind of disappointment in the past, your future looks bright. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know during this time? What's most important? Pisces reading for anyone who's guided. What do we need to know? Okay, we got the Ten of Cups reversed. We have the Hermit reversed. We have the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to overcome something. There's been some disappointment about something. It could be family related, but it absolutely does not have to be. It could be something else. Yeah, there's some kind of disappointment. You're definitely going to overcome this. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Sun reversed, Temperance reversed. There's something about divine timing at play here. You might not be speaking to somebody. I don't know why I'm getting that. We have the Death reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Here they are in the upright. There we go. You also have the Seven of Swords here reversed. I feel like you are not speaking to somebody. It could be someone it could even be like a sister or somebody you're close to. I don't know why this is coming through, but we have the Temperance card here. So that's only going to be for some of you, but for others of you, there's something about divine timing. You're going to find your happiness. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is for other groups or even the same group. But even for people who are not having a problem with a family member or something like that, you're going to find your happiness and you're looking for it. You are like this. Look at the Hermit is like, where's my happiness? I'm looking for it. And I really do feel like you're about to find it. And you're going to have this success. Like the Hermit then finds the success, right? This is what I'm seeing on my table. Like you're going to find Six of Wands. You're going to be successful at something you really want. And it involves your happiness. It involves your sunshine. It involves your joy. You're manifesting it in with the Three of Wands here. Let's get you a little bit of clarity around this. I'm not quite sure how you're getting to this, but it's a divine timing thing. It's also spirits in the house trying to guide you. So make sure you're listening to your intuition, especially if it does involve some kind of argument you had with somebody. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the messages for Pisces? All right, let's take a look at your Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. What's going on here, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups? I realize one's reversed, but it doesn't matter to me. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this could be your energy or someone around you. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. What do we need to know? Let's get another one. Yeah, the Hermit. Look at this. The Hermit. And again, a decision that needs to be made. The Two of Swords and having to do it with that blindfold on. All right, so I feel like the Hermit is making some kind of decision. It has to do with an Ace of Wands, your new beginning. It has to do with a group of people or family members or someone you care about. I really keep feeling this. This could have something to do with a different kind of group of people. But I feel like there's a lot of happiness and joy here, but someone has to make a decision. I do feel like it's you. Tell me about the Hermit reversed and the Sun reversed. Seeing something clearly is going to be really important. Hermit reversed, Sun reversed, Judgment. Yeah, absolutely. Woo! I just got total chills. I can't even tell you the chills I just got. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Spirit's like, this is your time. Something you need to see clearly. You have an opportunity, and it's like Spirit is blowing the horn right at the Ace of Cups. But it involves you seeing something clearly, making a decision. It has, I feel, to do with a group of people. For some of you, it might have to do with talking to somebody you haven't been talking to. You could have, you know, this could take a real load off your shoulders too here with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, this will take a burden off your shoulders as well. All right, let's keep going here. What else do we need to know? Spirit and angels. Let's talk about the Six of Wands and Three of Wands. What's important? Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So Five of Pentacles in the reverse says to me that you're getting past all this five energy, and it kind of, did you have fives? I don't know why I thought you did. Some kind of disappointment. No, it was Ten of Cups, disappointment. Okay, I thought it was Five of Cups. This is really going to help you feel a lot better about the disappointment you felt here. There's something that you really will have a lot of joy around. It's Three of Cups, it's Ten of Cups, it's Nine of Cups. You're going to love this. This overcoming something and manifesting in this positivity. Something about a new beginning is really going to feel so much better, and you're going to dump that Five of Pentacles. If you felt a certain way, and it's not that you're not going to feel so alone anymore. The Three of Swords reverse almost popped out of the deck. Tell me more about the Six of Wands, Three of Wands. What about the Six of Wands, Three of Wands? Yeah, the King of Swords. And it was going to come out reverse, but it turned on its side. I feel like speaking is going to be important, and I feel like this isn't easy for you. You've got the Devil, and you've got the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups kind of reminds me of the Fool right now. But it's kind of like putting that olive branch out, you know, and releasing, allowing, speaking. For a lot of you, speaking is going to be important. I feel for some of you, you had some kind of fight or argument with somebody, and you haven't spoken to them since. Or this could even be that you have like a harsh communication with a family member, or maybe even a whole family. You know, you might be having an issue. But I feel like those of you that that's for, you'll know. But it could be something else for others of you. It might be a friend group. It might be a spiritual group. It might be whatever it is. All right, let's get you a couple of advice cards. Okay, fell right out of the deck. We have the Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. And we also have the Moon. Take note of the... I cannot see it. I'm so sorry. Let me hold it up. Okay, intuitive messages. It's dark in here, plus it's really tiny writing, but you can see it so much better in the camera. Take note of intuitive messages, and this one said enjoy growth and reap rewards. There they are. All right, at the bottom, you also have the White Witch, and I think that's important because it's kind of like taking on an energy of peace. Be the light. And I think that's important for this reading for you. All right, that's your advice from Spirit. Now let's talk to your loved ones on the other side. Talking to heaven here. What do we need to know for Pisces? Okay. It's beautiful where I am, and I always give you a kiss goodnight. Wow, beautiful. All right. Let's see. Pisces, what do you want to know? Ask any question. This is for Pisces. What question? What is the answer to their question, please? Big happy changes. Romance. Now, romance just means yes, so don't try to force romance. And success. These are great cards. These cards are two of the best cards in this deck. Big happy changes and success. It's a yes. Whatever that is. If it's romance, fine. But I'm not telling anyone who had like something go down in a relationship with somebody who treated them bad to call them up. Please don't do that. That's not what this was about. I was really getting family vibes off this. Okay. So take that as you will. Anyway, good luck, everyone. Thank you for being here. Please do take a second to subscribe. We have so much going on this channel. Oh my gosh. It's the holidays. The channel is just going to get busier and busier, and I'm going to have more and more coming out for you guys. If you want to have the notifications when things come out. Take a second to subscribe, hit the bell, and click all, and then you'll get the notifications when something's coming out on this channel, which is every single day from now well into the new year. We're going to be extremely busy. Also, please take a second to hit the like. It helps the channel so much more than you know, and I appreciate it. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to put some samples of things up here that I think you might like to watch, like the most recent things, the most recent daily reading or weekend reading or whatever. I think we have the weekend reading right now. I'm going to put things up here, but there's a lot more on the channel. Feel free to check out the playlist, the recent videos, the community page. Have a spooky week.